I was super young, maybe 7 or 8, even younger, I didn't understand much of anything, which was to be expected of. But one thing I never understood was calling family friends aunt or uncle. I understood they're good friends of my parents, but that didn't make any sense. They weren't related to me or my parents any way possible. It wasn't. I didn't. Wait, what? Oh, they didn't even have the same middle name or last name as me. I remember asking my cousins, not my parents, because they're older and not the same age as me. But I always ask them, my cousins, because I can always look up to them. But they let me down by giving me the same plain answer. They're just good family friends, or they just know each other for a long time. I understood they've known them for a long time, but that still didn't tell me anything. But one figure that I always thought of was my Uncle Albert, or as I call him, Uncle Alberto. He's a good friend of my dad, who's probably known for like 50 or 60 years, however old my dad is, which I still do not know. We see him very often, and I even saw him just this Saturday to go eat lunch and talk with him. Although I remember every time I go with them, him and my dad, they always act like brothers, and sometimes people even think they're adopted, or one of them was adopted, since they're so close. But another figure that comes to mind is my Aunt Gigi, who I rarely see anymore, since COVID and all. But when we do see her, her and my mom act like sisters, just as my dad does with his Uncle Albert. Actually, they'd be more like brothers, but okay. But anyway, it wasn't until I got older that I began to realize the meaning of all of this. There's people in this crowd like Donnie, Ivan, Gabe, Gianni, Derek, Nathan, Koru, Gapo, who are like brothers, like family to me. Without them, I wouldn't say I have a complete heart and family I have. I realize family doesn't always have to be people who are related to me, but it can also be friends who have who have such a big impact on my life like they do. They have a place in my heart as true family and true family only. Thank you.